Alright guys, it's your boy Alec coming to you with a new video. Today we are going to be making some revisions to the F-150 with some parts we got in the box right here. We got some small areas to make some improvements and to make some things better, so let's get right into the video. Alrighty guys, we're out here with Dale. Shop vlog. We're gonna have some fun today. We got a list of... Damn, lift's loud. We got a list of things that we're trying to do today. Haven't had like a actual wrenching shop day since like my fuel system.
Good 2 months.
It's been 2 months or so. We've been really busy this summer. We've been having a lot of fun with the trucks and stuff like that. And we got Dale over here. We got his truck on the lift. We got a couple things. We got oil change, check out a couple rattles, grease a couple things. And that is in preparation for an event that we have coming up. Not necessarily going to disclose what this event is, but it may involve dirt.
Okay, I was going to say dirt.
And you guys will see that very soon. But today's just kind of going to be a video of hang out in the shop with us. I have quite a few things that I want to get done to my truck as well. Got a new catch can, got some turbo drains, and I have another secret that I'm going to install, which will be a separate video for you guys because I'm not going to include it in the original one. We're going to get my sticky Mickey swapped off the truck, put some all-terrains back on it for said dirt situation. And so just come hang out with us. Little vlog style today. Alrighty guys, so this is one of my projects for today. I have a new catch can for the truck. I put one of these Motion Raceworks catch cans on a customer vehicle, and I really do think they're way more expensive than they should be. I think they're a little bit overpriced, but I don't think they're necessarily overrated in the sense that I do think these are a really good piece of equipment, and I want to replace the ON3 catch cans that are on the F-150 right now. And you can see they sent me a sucker, but we got this Motion catch can, so that's going to be our first project for today on my truck. Second project is going to be, we got some new turbo drains for underneath the turbos. Right now I have heater hose on them, and so this is going to allow us to run actual AN line. We're going to get those two things installed and make our drain lines that are actually AN lines and not just heater hose. Why I used heater hose, kind of a dummy move, but we were installing a twin turbo kit and I wanted to get it running. So right now they're leaking, and I have a nice oil stain in the garage from them leaking. So that's my goal with that, is not only we don't want oil leaking and we don't want it causing any potential issues while we're racing, but also my garage floor would really appreciate if we did not have oil all over it. So those are the two things that you guys are going to see. Also, we're going to throw the old Sport 20s back on this rig. Not necessarily the most tread, but we have a couple other options for wheels if we do need it for this said.
That's what you're running?
Yeah. What? Is that not gonna work?
Good luck, brother.
I mean,
you ever seen dirt before?
They're not awful. They got like half tread, right?
Dude.
This one's got a little bit more than half tread. We'll put that one on the front. I do have some mud tires as well if we need it. But all right, Dale's waiting for me to shut up so he can make a bunch of noise, but we got to get the oil caddy emptied. It's got like 15 gallons in it, so we're going to need like 3 buckets.
Why does it have so much oil in it?
You've been changing a lot of oil over here, Mr.
I changed oil once.
Mr. Chevy Impala. You changed oil on this when we installed the oil pump gear, you clown ass.
What I was getting at is somebody has a lot of vehicles.
It's not me. All right, so we got Dale's rig pretty much all finished up here. We got the oil changed, drained, I should say. We're tightening up a couple things, checking on them to make sure we don't have any squeakage. We got a little bit of the old A-guard alignment not working so hot on the F-150.
Yeah, I thought you were good at this kind of thing.
Well, I was good until you drove 5,000 miles, and then I wasn't so good. These tires that Dale's running were already thin, You can kind of see what I'm getting at right here. We got some thinness. And then you can tell the front of the tire, it's the whole tire, but the front was definitely,
Go to the other side.
this side's even worse. So, Dale needs an alignment, and we were waiting on getting him an alignment because we're cheap, but also because we thought maybe he was going to get some adjustable shocks and stuff like that. The truck ended up looking the way it should, and he likes the way it looks, so we're probably not going to do that right now. So it's time for an alignment.
So what you're saying is we're cheap and poor.
Yeah. We're cheap and poor. We're going to drop this thing down and bring the old twin turbo truck in here. Why aren't we doing donuts? You got traction control off?
Yeah, I do.
You got advanced track off?
Yeah, I took everything off.
Really?
Yeah.
We need that traction control delete harness.
I think we do, because when you told me to give her beans, I gave her a little bit more, and then after that it just stopped.
Really?
So I gave her more, and it just...
Were you a manual one?
No. I was just in drive. I almost don't need a manual, but very often.
You know, we can fix that real easily. It's called unplug the ABS sensor real quick.
I just wanted to do it.
You're supposed to burn the ones that are showing cords in the front off, not the ones in the back.
I mean,
They're all junk.
you don't need tires where I'm going.
They're all junk. Alright, so we got the twin turbo F150 pulled in here. My first plan of attack is going to be the catch cans because these things are probably still hot. So we're going to work on the catch cans first. Already got the lines made. Just need to get some 10AN fittings on this thing, which I'm pretty sure I have. Otherwise, I'll make it work. But you can see here, their catch can all apart. The one reason I'm upgrading to this, not only flow, but also this thing has a lot more capacity. And one of the things that's been kind of driving me nuts is draining these tiny little cans. I think they might be 3 ounces, and they fill up really quickly with this truck on ethanol. So I'm also doing the remote drain that Motion Raceworks sells, which is literally like the most overpriced thing ever because it's a piece of hose that's probably cost them about 30 cents and these 2 fittings, and that gets you $25 on their website. I think the catch can's good, and I want the remote drain. Sure, I could make my own. I'd probably have a little bit more time into figuring out what these fittings are for the thread pitch and that type of shit. So anyways, I can bitch about it, but I still bought it. So I'm going to get the old cans off, get this thing all assembled, figure out where I'm going to put my remote drain, and then we can put this thing in there. So here's kind of what I'm working with, the catch cans. You can see I drained these recently, probably 300 or 400 miles ago, and they are, this one is the passenger side bank, and it is freaking nasty. So I'm not going to dump this into my new can, but I would be really interested to see how little of this fills up the new can. So anyways, we got the new one over here, got my 10AN fittings on it, got my line on the bottom for the remote drain. Just working on getting this bracket out of here, which I had to take the guys off to get to my bolt right there, and then I can pull that off. Probably going to use the same bolt for mounting this one as long as I got room. We're able to use the hole that I already had for the other cans and the hardware, so we just got to hook up our hoses. All right, so here's our stock leaky boy fittings from the bottom side of the turbo. Here's our new fitting. Take a 10AN. These are the Motion Raceworks. Here's part number -10 turbo drain. They fit the ON3 turbos if you have those. So gonna start making fittings and lines to run down to the oil pan, and then we'll get the truck up in the air and cut those to length and put a fitting on the end of it. Brother, are you sweaty?
Oh yeah, I think I'm a puddle right now.
The floor is sweating. What'd you say humidity is? Like
79.
79% humidity.
Wait,
And
no. 69 plus 10%.
69 plus 10%. And it's like 80 degrees out. We got the fan even on the workbench. Those turbo oil drains kicked my ass. It took me like 3 hours. I'm not even done. And the other thing I want to show you guys, this is pretty sweet. So up in here, let me get the old flashlight. We got the catch can drain right there. And you can see it just kind of loop around and go up into the bottom of the new catch can. So in theory, I'll be able to turn, I won't even really have to, but turn the wheel and I can drain the catch can right there without even having to pull the catch can off. I can literally reach underneath here and loosen this guy and then put a little yogurt container underneath it or whatever, a little bucket, and I can close it right back up and she's all sealed back up. What do you think about them?
Nice.
Dale and I are kind of roasted right now because it's fucking hot out. My shirt's soaked. You can see the sweat stain. Dale's soaked.
I think you smell about as bad as I do.
I stink. We both stink. Yo, give him a twirl for the street truck shirt.
Oh, yeah.
So, if you guys haven't seen this, this is the shop shirt for our YouTube channel. And also my business. Not really like a big business, of course, but I just... everything, all the customer vehicles I work on are now underneath my LLC, which is called Street Truck Company. You can see there, we got the American flag and the logo. You know, it's 250 years of America, so we had to do something cool. And also we got the anti-racing race trucks, which is a play on words for when you want something you can daily drive, but you also want it to be fast. So I think it's the internal conversation that all of us have with each other or ourselves, that we want to make something super fast, but then we want it to be reliable and still be a daily. So the anti-racing race trucks. I will say I have a members only section. It's $29. And if you buy into that, you get a free t-shirt. So my members only right now is only 99 cents just to watch the videos. And then if you buy the $29 one, then I will send you a t-shirt and you can watch all the videos, and then the next month you can just go back to the 99-cent one, or don't buy it at all. I don't give a shit. So if you want a t-shirt, that's how I'm gonna give them away. Or if you end up being a customer and you do business with me, then I'll get you a t-shirt. If you really want, I guess you can hit me up in the comments below and I'll give you my PayPal and I'll ship you one that way too. All right, we gotta finish up these drains.
Yay.
It's $3:50. I'm hoping to get out here by 5 so we can find somewhere to eat.
I'm hungry.
Say a prayer that we did everything correctly and that we're not gonna run into leaks. We're gonna fire this thing up. We got all the drains tight, we got all the fittings tight, hopefully. We put 2 quarts of oil on it because we spilled it out. And why don't you go on the other side and you can hear the new exhaust on this thing. I'm not gonna show you guys what it is. I will make another video on it, but it sounds pretty rowdy. What'd you think about them apples?
Go rev it.
Good morning. Dogs are saying good morning. What do we got going on today? First of all, did we sleep well?
I don't know. I didn't have my watch on. I took a shower and I took it off to charge it because I haven't charged it in forever, so I have no idea.
No
but
clue.
I feel pretty good.
Okay.
Had a good breakfast.
Okay.
Got some dates.
Nice.
I'm ready to roll.
It's a good snack for the shop. We like dates.
We got to put tires on my truck. Fix the alignment.
Yep.
Are we doing that?
Yeah, but I'm gonna cut that out of this video.
We're not doing the third thing, so take that one away. What's the third thing we're gonna do?
Brandon's supposed to stop by.
Oh, Brandon's gonna borrow the lift.
That's about it. I'm getting the truck load up to head to the shop here real quick. Got a little snack in there, some t-shirts, my backpack. I want to show you guys, I got one of these Michelin bed mats for the bed of the truck, and basically it's just to help prevent like stuff slipping around. You guys know the reason we call them street trucks is because we use them as real trucks and they're fast. In the same fashion, I got stuff slipping around in this factory bed liner. It's not sticky at all and it does not grip anything. So picked up one of these Michelin bed mats. I'll leave a link to it in the description. But if you like stuff not sliding around super bad, this is a nice addition. Make it nice and gripped up so that you don't have fuel cans sliding all over the bed of the truck and stuff like that. There she goes. Hey, do you think that you like regular cab short bed pickup trucks?
What do you think?
I mean, I think they don't have enough doors.
Doors for who?
For who? For what?
I'm driving.
For why?
If we need more people,
Put them in the
we
bed.
got more trucks.
Alright guys, you guys see Dale's truck with the Steelies on it. Man, it sounds so good. I wonder why we both have all-terrain tires on. What could we be going to do? You guys are gonna find out. But I have a secret mod to do on my truck. I'm gonna make a separate video on it, so we're not gonna show too much of it in this video. Alrighty guys, well, thanks for sticking to the end of the video. I just finished up with my secret project on this thing that you guys will see a video on here in the future. I'll give you a little glimpse of the engine bay. If you think you know what it is, then you can comment below. But you can see, just clean overall. Looks pretty good. No major changes. Let me know if you've spotted it. Until I see you guys on the next one, thanks for hanging out with us. Peace.